Hi, my name is Sandy Martin. I am a marketing analyst with Burrell Associates, and I'd like to talk with you about ways radio stations can grow revenue by targeting local advertisers that are interested in online advertising. First, let me tell you a bit about Burrell Associates. We are a research and consulting firm that specializes in local media. Our reports are laser-focused on identifying areas of growth in local media and shining a light on that path for our clients. We publish 12 reports a year in addition to custom local market reports for our clients, such as the Compass report that we will review today. In this session, we will review radio advertising and some of the features of our Compass report that allow clients to identify opportunities to grow their revenues. Finally, we will discuss online promotions and how they can be leveraged to grow broadcast and online sales. Let's get started with our look at radio advertising. This table was generated with a Compass report that contains data for the U.S. as a whole. This table does not count spending by national advertisers outside of a local market unless they have a physical location within the market. The Compass can be broken down into states, regions, counties, even zip codes, but I thought a bird's eye view would be most helpful to anyone watching this presentation today. I wanted to identify the top ad spenders on radio right now and see what will happen to that business over the next 5 years. As I suspected, most of the best customers of radio will start shifting their money elsewhere over the next 5 years. I wanted to show you this because it's important to understand that one of the best ways to manage a portfolio of business in the face of a disruptive technology like the internet is to shift your attention away from your best customers. The Compass report will show you how to do this responsibly. Let's take a look now at what these 10 advertisers are spending online. Notice the change in growth rates. Radio's best customers, the same ones that will be spending less in radio over the next 5 years, will be increasing their ad spending online in the same time period. In fact, 4 of these business categories will be spending more online than they will in radio in 2014: automotive sales, government, food stores, and furniture stores. An important point to consider, though, is that online ad spending is only part of the story. Let's take a look at one of the drivers behind online advertising. Online promotions are a significant force behind online advertising. Promotions are the discounts, coupons, rebates, samples, and prizes given to consumers by the advertiser. Online promotions represent a small portion of all promotions today, but are forecasted to accelerate over the next 5 years. We're looking at a table with radio's top 10 advertisers again, only this time we're reviewing how these business categories will allocate their budgets for local online promotions. Note here that furniture stores will give away about as much in promotions as they will spend on online advertising in 2014. That is a clear indicator that you can help to retain furniture stores as clients by offering online promotions that tie in with your broadcast campaigns. Let's look at some specific features of the Compass that point us in the direction of revenue growth. The first and most important feature of the Compass is that it can target your local market based on your definition of your local market. A newspaper might only be interested in one county, like the Sun-Sentinel in South Florida perhaps. It might not have much interest in the entire region. A radio station, on the other hand, might be interested in including Dade and Palm Beach counties since they reach the entire South Florida MSA. Let's talk now about how the Compass works to identify new businesses for your sales team. We are going to shift our focus from a broad look at the U.S. to a sample local market. In this example, we'll look at the Boise, Idaho market. The first strategic use of the Compass is to identify the top business categories spending money in online advertising. I'm going to sort the spreadsheet based on local online advertising revenues in Boise. And you can see that the spreadsheet shows a new set of advertisers at the top. Let's zero in on one category, retail home improvement. This business category spends $1.3 million in online advertising in Boise, Idaho. I'd like to know how that compares to other media, so I'm going to take a look at the company spend worksheet. Here, we can see that this business category is spending $220,000 on radio compared to $1.3 million online. In the pie chart on the right, you can see that it spends the most amount of money in print products like newspaper and yellow pages. In all, retail home improvement businesses in Boise, Idaho spend $10.5 million on advertising. I'd like to estimate an advertiser's likely budget, so I'm going to adjust the estimated number of employees on the top right side of the screen to suppose that I'm addressing a local business with 500 employees. And here we discover that my prospect is likely to have a budget of $1.2 million and that they dedicate about $147,000 of that to online advertising. There's another line item here worth mentioning. Advertisers in the retail home improvement category allocate just over $2 for promotions for every $1 they spend on advertising. The compass is designed to show precisely how to grow online advertising revenue, and part of that process is to show spending by online format. In this example, we can see that direct forms of advertising, as well as audio and video forms of advertising, will be more appealing to advertisers over the next 5 years than static banner ads or paid search ads. The report also highlights how much advertisers will allocate towards online promotions. In this retail home improvement category, we can see that the use of online promotions will grow by 239% over the next 5 years. This worksheet contains very valuable information for a sales team, but it's not something that you would want to share with an advertiser. For a street-ready handout to share with an advertiser, I'm going to move to the next screen to show you the prospect handout. This handout serves as a benchmarking tool for the advertiser. Let's start at the top of the page and work our way down. This handout provides annual estimates for the retail home improvement category in Boise, Idaho. The estimates on this page pertain to the local market as a whole. We're no longer looking at the smaller business size that we saw on the prior screen. The retail home improvement category includes businesses selling lumber and other building materials. Businesses like hardware stores, nurseries, and mobile home dealers are included in this category. The first part of the handout addresses local advertising. Retail home improvement businesses spend $10 million on all forms of advertising in Boise, Idaho. $1.3 million of that, or 12%, is going towards online advertising. That amount is expected to grow by 60% by 2014. In this market, $154,000 is allocated towards online promotions, and that amount is expected to grow by 293% by 2014. National advertising directed to this market represents about $8 million, and almost $1 million of that is going towards online advertising. This handout provides some charts to show how online advertising is distributed in this market now and in 2014. Sometimes sales reps that have a banner-heavy lineup of products to sell like to remove the 2014 chart. It's very easy to do. Just delete it and move the 2009 chart to the middle, and you get a nice snapshot of current online advertising patterns. In the subject of interactive media, if you skate to where the puck is going, you will be positioning yourself to leverage online promotions in order to grow sales. Online promotions are set to skyrocket over the next 5 years with growth of 388% at the local level. To sum up, I'd like to ask you, how do you measure audience? Do you track the number of eyeballs that you get to your site by counting page views and impressions? Or do you count the number of individuals that visit your site by enticing them to share specifics about who they are and what they like? This woman looks to be in her mid-30s and may have just moved into a new home. She's clearly interested in home improvement, but there's more to her. What else can you discover about her? Thank you for taking the time to learn about the Compass Report and how it can be used to guide you to new business opportunities in your market. We want to talk to you about techniques for helping you grow revenue. Please reach out for a no-fee consultation so that we can help you identify ways for you to grow your online business.